gonna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low. Now, if you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to my messy office. We will discuss this in a second, but for today, my goal today is I need to go do some groceries, so I'm going to take you guys along with me to do that. It's a top-up shop, but I'll just sort of see what I'm getting, because I had this, so I did this massive shop. It was over $1,000. Go and watch that video. It's on the grocery haul and meal planning playlist. If you want to see a big grocery shop, it's linked below. I also went, when I did that video, which you guys absolutely loved, is I put it into chapters, which I'm doing on my videos now, so you can skip ahead to certain things. It's all in the description box, so you can skip ahead to the grocery haul today, for example, you know, stuff like that. With that video, I actually broke it up into sections, like fridge stuff, freezer stuff, pantry stuff, meal stuff. So you guys can, drinks, I think I did drinks, miscellaneous, so you can see each section if you don't want to watch the whole thing. But I did that video and I thought, the grocery haul, sorry, and then the idea is it'll last 4 to 6 weeks and I'll just do some top-up shops. Well, in my head I thought, okay, for the next 3 weeks now, I would do probably maybe spend $100, $150 over the next 3 weeks. I don't know if I'm going to stick to that number, I'll be honest, because this week with specials, I'm not going to go spending stupid amount of money, but there are things, because school's going back, there are things that are on special that I do want to get, and I'm like, I don't want to not get them because they are on special. I just want to have them there as extras for when I do need them. So I don't know what I'll be spending today, honestly, so you'll just have to come along and see. But other than that, school stuff, I have done some freezer sandwiches already. I did that in a video just the other day, so Monday's video, have a look at that. I also did the snack pots. Let me show you those. They're in my freezer. I do have some in the pantry, but oh, can I open that? My car's there. I made up a whole heap of the little snack pots. I've had these for ages, but I haven't made them up because I just kept forgetting, and then I was procrastinating about it. But oh my gosh, so good. Like, this is going to last us probably a couple of weeks of school for the kids. So I have, this one's actually for me. This one's got cheese, almonds, blueberries and grapes in it, and I am freezing them because it's like freezer sandwiches for me. I can just pull them out the night before, they're done, they're a healthy little thing. This one, for example, is for Isabella because it's got it doesn't have meat in it, but I do have Joseph likes cabana, so I've done that. I used to make these up in Ziploc bags, so this is just another way of doing this stuff, and this is just going to be so good. It's going to save me a ton of time, plus give the kids something good for their lunchbox, and me when I'm out working and snacking and stuff. I did talk about the freezer sandwiches and how I'm doing them now. I gave a few little extra tips, so definitely watch that video if you want to know more about the freezer sandwiches. But they're done for the next couple of weeks for school lunches as well. The other things I need to do is obviously check uniforms, make sure they're all good. It's only been probably 2.5 weeks for us because the kids go back actually on a Wednesday, so we get about 2.5 weeks. So they should fit in their uniform completely fine. But I'm just going to check them over. Shoes is my other thing, because Isabella's especially, the end of them is just so destroyed. I might actually end up having to buy her another pair. They were like just the $20 ones from Kmart, honestly, and I bought them just because she needed shoes, and I didn't have shoes when she went back to school this year, thinking she still fit into her other ones, and she did not. And they had holes, I think, in the bottom or something. It was terrible. So I might need to get her a pair of shoes today, so I might head to Kmart for that. When I go do groceries, what else was I thinking? Uniforms, that, just making sure they got all their books and homework and all that kind of stuff. I think that's all pretty set. Check their lunch boxes, because I don't know if I gave them a wipe down, but just little things like that that I need to do for prepping for school. And then for me, I want this office cleaned up so I can get back in here and work. Once the kids are back at school again, I can just be in here and concentrate. I feel really good in this room, and that's, I think, because I did all the you know, I was packing orders and stuff in here. It's a really nice space for me. It's got a nice window. I've got a nice desk and everything set up. I brought out the packing desk again that I used to pack on, just because I like sitting there and having that. And I would really like to get back and do some live stuff on here on YouTube, like live video stuff. Is that what it's called? Lives? I think it was. I used to do them and I just haven't had time. And then with my new scheduling, so I am committing to Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos here on the channel. channel, okay? So subscribe if you're new so you don't miss them. I've gone from doing them every single day, like 10 years ago this was, every single day, to then doing a little bit here and there. Then I was doing it I go through motions where I go, I'm going to post every day in this month. You know, because I really love it, so I just want to do that, but then it's pulling me away from other business stuff that I need to do as well. So I need to concentrate, especially with the course and the books and the kitchen boot camp that I've got all coming and releasing. So I just need time. So I'm committing to those 3 days. So I need a space that I can come in here when the kids go back to school and just concentrate on all this stuff that I want to do for my work. So I just need to tidy it up because it's really just been a dumping ground. Today I couldn't even walk in here, honestly, because I had other clothes horses set up here and I had all this bedding that I've put some of it away just up there. So I need to, yeah, tidy up, take the decorations off the Christmas tree because it has been set up since Christmas, and I was like going to put it in here and go, oh, then I'll just pull it out next year and whatever. But now I'm so sick of the decorations, so I'm going to pull them off because I will do something different for Christmas. But I did Dad's trick. My dad's trick was that he just put that in, covered it with a sheet every year in the spare room, and he didn't have to put it back together again. My tree's difficult because every branch is like a single branch that you got to hook in and you get arms scratched up. So I love Christmas. If you've watched me, I absolutely love it. But this tree was just a nightmare for me. So I've done that. So I'm going to pull this off today. I need to get rid of this vacuum cleaner. I'm thinking I might just, I don't know, maybe put it on Facebook because we got a new vacuum cleaner. So I think I might, it's just a cheap Kmart one, but it's a bit of a hassle having to always clean stuff, but maybe someone might like it for free. I might put it on Marketplace or something. And then this table is just full of, I don't even know what. I've got, oh, someone's birthday present. This was, oh, some cake decorating stuff I was doing. Some school pants I need to give to you, Jen, if you're watching. That's for Ethan. Oh, these are all just birthday bags that were from Isabella's birthday. I've kept them because obviously I reuse them, so that's good. What else is in here? Scrunchies. I think that's, oh, Easter stuff. I've got to find a spot for this stuff. And then, oh, I've got something secret in there. I've got some other gifts and stuff there. I don't know, I just need to sort this table out so I can actually sit on it and work. I do like sitting there and working there too, but during the day I like having the space and the sun and stuff, and yeah, it's just nice to be in that spot. Here's Isabella's shoe. I could get some polish, but it's actually worn so far down that it would look all weird, and they've got school photos coming up. So the bottom of them though is actually pretty good. It's lasted pretty well. I'm actually surprised because the Kmart ones for Joseph, I was just buying so many, was better for me just to buy an expensive pair that would last longer. These are not too bad. They are sort of fraying a bit and stuff like that, but these were honestly like $20. So I might see if they've got more of these in Kmart. What's that? Size 4 it says. She's generally 4 to 5 depending on the brand. Isabella's dresses are fine, but there was a dress where, oh, this one. I ended up just quickly having to like hand stitch a couple of bits because the, what's this called? The hem come down. When I just bought this dress, they're so expensive. They would be, you'd think they'd be better quality made, but yeah, see, I can see that. And then she puts her foot in that and it rips it more. So I'm going to have to probably fix that up a little bit more. But otherwise, she's pretty good. I think Joseph's pretty good too. Because I just, before school finished, I bought him the new shirts that he needed. And then, let me look. Which they look fine. And then he's still only got one pair of pants, guys, after all of that. I didn't end up going back. Because he's been wearing shorts a bit and stuff. But the shorts, what size are these? He'll be going into obviously, oh no, they're a 16, they should be fine. So that should last him the rest of the year, my hope. That's my hope anyway. Blazer, I need to get Joseph the sports jumper. I haven't done that. But otherwise everything else is pretty good for him. His shoes are fine too. Actually, because he's in men's sizing, I actually bought him, what brand were they? I think they were New Balance. He picked them. They were more of a, they have to wear a polishable shoe, so they can be sort of a leather shoe but more of a sneaker type thing, kinda, that they can still play sport and stuff, because that's all he does is just play basketball, lunch and stuff. So actual dress shoes were just terrible for his feet, no good. So I ended up just getting him those because I saw other kids wearing them and I thought that'll be fine. So they cost me though about $120, $130 at Rebel Sport, because he's in men's sizing, so it's just more expensive for his shoes now, and they will last, you know what I mean? Like, they've done really well. So he's pretty fine for stuff like that though. Just gonna sit you there in my pantry, trying to fix the exposure. There you go. I am in the pantry because I'm just like refilling a few things and just seeing where I'm at. Obviously, because I did that big shop, I don't need to buy a huge amount of stuff, but I just really am just looking and seeing what am I doing for school, what have I got for school sort of stuff. So I mean, honestly, it's just obviously got the snack pots and stuff, so they're good. Sandwich for them, maybe an extra piece of fruit, maybe, possibly. And then I need to check the fridge for like any sort of yogurt custardy type thing that usually, not Joseph, because he doesn't sit down and have lunch like they used to in primary school. It's pretty much the bell goes and then they're just left to their own devices for 20-30 minutes and then they have to go back in class. So because he wants to go out and play basketball, he just has whatever he can put in his pocket. So I have his sandwich in a Ziploc bag so I can eat it on the way of whatever they're doing. And then sometimes he'll eat some of the other snacks, but they don't have, he just doesn't eat like he used to, like a custard. He couldn't eat that, do you know what I mean? Not unless he had like maybe a pouch, but I doubt he's going to do that in high school, so he has that stuff here at home. Morning breakfast is another thing, but Joseph generally will have cereal. Isabella, sometimes she'll have cereal, but she likes banana bread or maybe a bagel or something like that, which actually I think I've got bagel in the freezer. Maybe I might get some banana bread. Let's add that to my list just in case. Banana bread. Let's see if that adds. And oh no, I've got more cereal up here. The best thing about doing that shop is obviously I don't have to think so quickly again about my next big shop and stuff, you know, my fortnightly shop. It's sort of done, so it's been all right. Joseph also goes back to basketball this week as well, so I need to my meal plan has been a bit casual, I'll say, over the holidays, but because everyone's back on track with things, I need to make sure I obviously have my plan set and just I can work with it according to what we've got going on. So basketball training, basketball playing on Friday night as well. I just need to do that. Oh, fruit. Do I have some more of this? Pears. Pears have been, oh, my kids have been liking pears because they love apples, but pears, they've just been enjoying those too. So I've been getting these mini pears here, this little one from Woolworths. I think I might have another one in the fridge, which should last me another week, so that's all right. Muesli bars, I need to restock things, that's the other thing, from where I've got everything set. I did set all the extra stuff that I didn't want to put out. Obviously I don't want to put 4 weeks of stuff in the pantry out, otherwise everyone will eat it in a week. I put that separately in another area, so later tonight I might actually grab some more muesli bars out for the snack box. But otherwise everything's pretty good, honestly. Like, everything's been lasting really well, honestly. I mean, here's a sneaky peeky. Everything's looks full still, which is really good. So it's a little bit messy, but it's not, I know where everything is, so it's not too bad. Okay, we are off to do groceries. We're going to do that now. Actually, I might go to Kmart first. So we'll go to Kmart first and do a little shop in there. Oh, just saying my groceries ready. Okay, yeah, we're going to go to Kmart first, do a little shop in there, the things I need. What else? And then we'll go and do the groceries, I think. And then on the way, I'm actually going to drop this off at Rhiannon's because Oscar has had some blonde put through his hair, and so I've only got a little bit of toner left in here, but I thought it might be helpful for him because he's got brown hair. So when you dye brown hair, generally you get like a yellowy orangey sort of look, so I thought this might help. So I'm going to drop that off at Rhiannon's as well. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll do that first, then I'll go to Kmart, then we'll get groceries. Oh my gosh, these are down to $10. I'm considering getting one of these for Joseph because he makes toast, then puts cheese in it, and then puts it in the microwave and melts it because he doesn't want to use the pan. But maybe this would be easier. $10. Maybe I should just get him one of these. Alright, this I saw a few weeks ago, and then I talked to Rachel about it from One of a Dozen because she was actually using it for exactly what I wanted to use it for. The reason I didn't buy it was because it's plastic, and I wondered, normally I store all my veggies for my garden salads separately in separate bowls so they last longer. So I thought this would be easier just to have the whole thing, I pull the whole thing out of the fridge rather than all these other containers. She said they held up really well, and even though it was plastic, so I'm thinking I might get it and give it a go. It's only $10, and then they have, oh, that's stuck together. They've got drawers. They've got a smaller one too. If you wanted to do meats, oh, I don't know about meats actually. I know, maybe other things, different cheeses maybe. I just found this, and I'm thinking this will help me. I've got a cupboard where I'll have to show you in the kitchen, but that I'm trying to make more room in because it's just not enough room with tea and coffee and everything in there, and then cups and stuff. My kitchen looks nice, but it's got very little storage. But this, you can see there, hangs off, it could hang off that cupboard, and then I could put the tea and coffee stuff on here maybe. I'm thinking I might get this. It's only $9. I am looking everywhere for these pom-poms. I have a feeling I actually saw them. I'm looking in the girls section because that's where I saw them hanging up, but I have a feeling that I might have seen them in Big W. That's where I'm thinking now because I cannot find them anywhere. I did have a look in the costume section, but there was just nothing. I have these costumes, but nothing here. I really do think I saw them in Big W. Otherwise, I could just make some myself, I'm sure. They're just pom-poms for her pretend cheerleading career. No, can't see them. Oh, here's a bigger lot. We do have book week coming up as well, so that's going to be another thing for her. The problem is, like last year she wanted to go as Dorothy, but even the 6 to 8 just wouldn't fit her, so she couldn't do that. Then she wanted to go as Glinda, but then the dress wouldn't fit her either. I don't know what she'll do this year, but I definitely can't see the pom-poms. Oh, I bought a little bit more than I was expecting to today. There are so many things that I still need to get from Kmart, and I might do that later on this week. I think, like, I definitely need, like, knives, for example, a new saucepan, like stuff like that. But I'm happy with my purchases today. I did end up finding shoes. I just don't know if they're the same as what Isabella had. I think they are. Anyway, I've got the receipt. If she doesn't like them or they don't feel right, I can return them. But are they the same? I should look back on the video. I'm pretty sure they are. But they were only... They're $24, and they are genuine leather on top, obviously. So yeah, they're pretty good. They just need to be worn in. They've got really soft soles in them, which is why, like, Joseph liked his too when I had them, but he just wore through out so quickly that it was a waste of money for me to have Kmart ones for him. But Isabella's have not been too bad. I need to probably be a little bit more on top of the, the toe bit. I don't know if she's dragging her toes or what's happening, why it's done that, but it's really worn out that even if I fix it up with polish and then, like for the school photos, if she's sitting at the front, which she might not, oh no, she might be, because she's with the grade 4s. She's in grade 3, but she's so tall, she's like a grade 5, 6, you know, so generally she would be standing, but because they're in a combined class with the grade 4s, she might actually be sitting because some of them might be taller. I don't really know, but I just thought it would be best to get her a new pair for that reason, especially at that price. Alright, we're gonna head off to get groceries now. Woolworths, I'm gonna stop at Woolworths first, see how we go, and then I'll have to go to Coles as well. Someone's super excited. I actually got, oh, can't see the front. Is this the front? Whoa, I got the collector's, yeah, we got the collector's album. Yeah. For the Disney discs at Woolworths, which I had no intention of collecting. However, once I opened up a pack and I saw they had the cards, and it was the 70th anniversary for Disneyland. And then the discs themselves, I know the discs themselves are actually metal. You've got to push them in firmly, but they're actually metal and not just a little cardboardy thing. I thought, oh, this is a good collector's because it's the 70th anniversary for Disneyland. So she's excited.
This is like, oh, they go by colours. So I've got to go to the...
Oh, they do. Well, I've got myself, I bought Isabella this, and then I've actually got myself one as well because I'm going to do my own collection, aren't we? So hopefully Poppy, oh, look at that card. That's cool. I can't believe, and this, that's a good one. They don't have Daisy Duck. Why does Daisy? I can't see Daisy anyway. I've got Donald. Daisy's my favourite and they never have Daisy. I'm so disappointed. Okay, I've got my groceries. I did spend more than I was going to. I really don't know if I'll stick to $150 for the next 3 weeks, but we'll see how we go. There was just some things I couldn't resist because it's so cheap on sale that I didn't want to let it pass. And it's just, I'm sure they've got these on sale because school's coming up, so that's why I did it. Though I did just open up 4 more of these because that's what they gave me today. So I got Tiana. I got Mickey Mouse. Now, there's a couple of different versions of Mickey and Minnie. This is, I think, their 70th anniversary outfits. It must be. But I got Mickey for that one. Oh, there is. So this is the Minnie Mouse one. Actually, is Mickey on this side? No, it's just Minnie. That's the one Isabella already got, so I got that one. That's kind of your classic Minnie Mouse. And then the Cinderella, which Isabella wanted this one. I thought she had a Cinderella. Must be a different one maybe. Anyway, I got the Cinderella. So I'm happy with those. Got the 4. Let me know in the comments if you guys are collecting these as well. Alright, on to the actual groceries. I will put the price of everything, like the total, up here on the screen for you guys. But I did go to Coles and Woolworths depending on what I wanted. Coles, I actually got all of this stuff from Coles because it was on special. So this is the stuff that I don't need. However, I'm going to keep on top of this whole school snack business over the next few weeks, just because if I let everything run down completely over the next 4 to 6 weeks, when I go to buy it because I need it, I might have to pay full price. So I'm just going to get little bits here and there just to keep on top of it, like a stockpile type thing. So I actually got the Parker's pretzels. These boxes here were down to $3.50. Okay, so Parker's pretzels 8-pack there. I got 2 lots of those. I did get the Doritos and I also got the Twisties. So the other plan with this type of stuff is the Doritos and the Twisties don't come in the Aldi variety box, so that's why I get them in this, and it's cheaper buying these 8-pack boxes. I did see that Woolworths have, I think they had at least this one, so they must be coming soon to Woolworths, these as well, but before now they were only at Coles. Shapes is another thing. I like being able to get just, instead of the big, 15-pack, and you get the chicken crimpies in there as well. The kids don't really eat them. I end up having to just eat those and then I miss out on these. So I like being able to get just a straight, okay, 8-pack of pizza, 8-pack of barbecue, because we all like those. These were down to $3 or $3.50 as well. Wheat Bix Bites. Thank you, Bronwyn, for messaging me. These were in the Woolworths catalogue down to $3. It's our favourite cereal, so whenever I can get it at half price, I buy multiple boxes. So I've got 3 boxes. We like, there's different flavours, but we like the wild berry. The coffee was also down. Oh, I don't know if I said in that big grocery shop, but Aldi, I like the Aldi version, and it's cheap. It's like $3, but they don't have any, and no tag on the shelf either for boxed coffees like this, so I don't know if they're selling them anymore. So anyway, I got the Nescafe latte because it still has a bit of froth on top, and I've still got the cocoa thing from my other cappuccino thing, so I just buy these. These are down to $4 though, so if you can get them for $4, that's a bargain. It just saves me a bit of money without buying coffees when I'm out and about working and running errands and stuff. I did get 2 hot roast chickens from Coles, $12.50. I got carrots. Actually, I bought at Coles because they were so much cheaper, $1.70 for 1 kilo, and at Woolworths they were $2.40 for a kilo. So I got them at Coles. Just a leaf mix. This was only like $2, I think. So this was a good one. For 120 grams, that's enough for us. I normally actually buy just iceberg, but I just decided to get something different this week. The mini Roma tomatoes were on special as well for $3.70 at Woolworths, so I got those. We like those, the size, everything. They're great for snacks, lunch boxes, and also everything else we do with them. Just a avocado. It was hard to find an avocado that even in Coles was the same. They were all really hard. I wanted something semi-soft because I want to be able to eat it tomorrow. 2 Lebanese cucumbers, capsicum. Eggs were a real pain this week. I went to Woolworths to get my big 18-pack for $8.70 and they were completely out. And I'm not kidding, this was the cheapest eggs that I could get. They had heaps of eggs. They had lots of dozen packs like this. This was the cheapest at $7.60, I think it was, or $7.20 maybe, for this size, just for a large. So anything else there was way more expensive, $9 something a carton. So how crazy are eggs these days, guys? If you're from America and you're watching, I know how cheap you get eggs for. Like, you get like 5 dozen for $5 or something. We are paying, well, over $7 for just 12 right now. So it's crazy. So anyway, I wanted them, so I got them. And then I also got myself some bananas. So I got some green ones just so they'll last a bit longer, and then just some yellow ones. I actually went in for the kid size ones, but they were completely out at Coles and Woolworths. So I just had to get normal bananas there. But yeah, that's everything for the top-up shop. Didn't get bread or milk because I just don't need it. We've still got enough milk, which I think will last maybe until, hopefully, fingers crossed, till my next shop next Sunday. Bread, I've still got plenty of that, and I've already done the freezer sandwiches for school, so it's just no need to buy any of that. So that was very, very good, saved there. Obviously didn't need any meat and veggies and stuff because I've still got everything from my big shop in the freezers. So yeah, we're going pretty good. So this wasn't too bad. Obviously I spent a little bit more than I probably would have because I got a lot of these packet things, but like I said, while they're on sale, I just grabbed them. Oh, I love this. I've put this, I've got to clean out this cupboard up here. That's why I'm trying to make more room. It just hooks up, obviously, on the bench there, the cupboard there. And then you could actually put, well, they have a tea towel hanging this. I'm not going to do it because it's above my kettle and stuff. But you could put paper roll on there too, I reckon. Maybe, because I think this comes out, it does, it comes out, so you could probably do that. But my tins here are a bit big. I don't know where the lid is to the tea. Must be around somewhere. Johnny would have used it last night because he had friends over, but it might be better off with the smaller containers. Plus these containers, like the lids don't seal, so they're not great. So I might look at getting some different containers, but I think that's gonna work. I think that's gonna work well, especially for $9. Oh my gosh, I forgot to drop this off for Oscar, so I just got in the car and I'm like, I'm gonna go do this now. I'm actually heading out to do some Uber now because I've only got, I think, 9 jobs left to get for a $100 bonus tonight. Plus, every 3 jobs I do tonight, I get another bonus on top of that. So it's full of bonuses tonight, so I don't want to miss out. Let me have a look. Oh my gosh, I feel so full. I just had dinner and I'm like, I feel like I'm going to explode. Opportunity, no, that's not it. Opportunities. Whoa, there's a lot of red things lit up today, which means I've got to do 6 trips. I hate these ones. They have these new ones where instead of doing 3 jobs and getting a certain amount, you have to do 6, and then you kind of get like the amount you get if you were doing 3 plus another 3. So you've got to get the 6 done, which I will, but it's just like, it's just a bummer, you know. Oh, they're really high though. All right, well, here's hoping I can get 9 done tonight because I need to get before 9 o'clock. So then I get the extra bonus on top of that, plus I get the other bonus. And that would be amazing. If I could do, I probably will do over $200 tonight. Probably do about $250 in maybe 4 to 5 hours, I think, which would be amazing tonight, I think. Let me look. Yeah, definitely got to head off. All right, I think I'm going to end the vlog, guys. I don't even know what I filmed today. My office, well, tomorrow, that's tomorrow's job. I haven't quite got to. I haven't got to the tree. I spent longer out grocery shopping, to be honest, because I was like, went to Kmart and I was dawdling around and I was like, oh yeah. So yeah, I need to do that. So I'm definitely going to have that up and running this week. And then, like I said, I'm going to try to do a live. I'm just trying to figure out what day to do that. I think a Sunday. I used to do them on a Sunday, especially when I did my shop launches and stuff, and I picked Sunday because I thought it was better for everyone, like all you guys watching, because a lot of you are mums, and I figure by Sunday afternoon you're probably just at home, just lazing around, or what. You didn't have to be anywhere, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking I'll do it on a Sunday, but let me know in the comments what you think about me doing a live, because I'd love to do a live and catch up with you guys. It's been a really long time, obviously, and honestly it's just down to me being available and then trying to figure out doing it, because otherwise I would be doing it 10 o'clock at night, which is just, I know, unreasonable for most of you. So yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll clean up my office this week and try to get myself organized into it, I think. But yeah, but otherwise I think that's it for the week. What else can I say? Oh, definitely have a look at, what video am I up to? I'm trying to think. Oh no, it was last Friday's video. We went to the Ballarat Sovereign Hills Winter Wonderlights, and it was amazing. It was so good. Honestly, guys, go and check it out if you haven't seen it and you're local. I think they've only got 1 week left of it, but it was so good. And my pass turned into a locals pass, so I'll be able to go there with Isabella and Joseph too, but I'd say mostly it's going to be Isabella because she'll want to go. Just, you know, go and hang out or do whatever there anytime, which will be really good too, so it'll give us something extra to do. What else? Check out the big grocery haul, obviously. Thank you to all my VIPs. I keep forgetting to mention that just because I'm just in the moment trying to do this, but oh my gosh, so many of you guys have you know, signed up for the YouTube VIP thing where you get to see early release videos. Very grateful, thank you so much. It's really helping obviously with everything, so thank you so much for that. And I hope you enjoy all the videos coming early. I'll try to get the next video that's due up in a couple of days up ASAP so you guys can see that early too. So I'm doing my best. I'm just trying to manage it all. Once the kids go back to school, we'll see how we go. But anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my Kmart and grocery and stuff today, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. Bye.